Hi guys, my name is Shad. In this video, we're going to set up and use aggregate tables. Go ahead and open BI admin 2, then open the BI sample repository in offline mode. Firstly, we're going to import metadata, expand ORCL in the physical layer. Right-click connection pool, then click import metadata. In the select metadata types window, add views on the selection. When done, click next. In this window, on the data source view, expand BI sample. Select SEMP revenue FA2 table. Then select also SEMP time quarter D. Click on the import selected button. In the repository view, expand BI sample and confirm that the tables are available. Go ahead and click on the finish button. In the physical layer, confirm again that the tables are visible. Click on tools, then update the row counts. Now right click on the SEMP revenue FA2, go to new object, then click on alias. Type F2 revenue aggregate as the name of the alias. When done, click OK. Create an alias for SEMP quarter D. Type D1 time quarter grain as the name. When done, click OK. Right click on F2 revenue aggregate, then click on view data. This is the aggregated data for revenue and units at the quarter and product grain. Close the view data window. View also the data for D1 time quarter grain. This stores the record for each quarter. Go ahead and close this view data window. The next thing we need to do is to create physical joins. Go ahead and select D1 time quarter grain, D2 product, and F2 revenue aggregate alias tables. Right click on the selection, then go to physical diagram. Click selected objects only. You can reposition the objects the way you like. Click on new join button, then click on F2 revenue aggregate and drag the join to D1 time quarter grain. Select quarter key from the left side column. Then select bill quarter key from the right side columns. Confirm the expression and then click OK. Now click F2 revenue aggregate and drag to join with D2 product. Select product key column on both sides of the tables. Confirm the join expression and then click OK. We are done creating the physical joins for the aliases. Now we can close the physical diagram. Next thing we're going to do is to create the new logical table sources. Go ahead and expand D1 time quarter grain in the physical layer. Also in the BMM layer, expand D1 time. From D1 time quarter grain, drag calendar half to its corresponding column in D1 time. In this case, I drop it on calendar half right here. This creates a new logical table source with the name D1 time quarter grain. Now drag calendar quarter to its corresponding column also. Do the same for calendar year, then days in quarter. Then Julian quarter number. Drag also per name half, per name quarter, and per name year. Go ahead and rename D1 time quarter grain logical table source to LTS2 time quarter grain. To rename, remember you can right click and then click on rename. When you are done, double click on this same logical table source. In the logical table source dialog box, click on column mappings. The logical columns now map to two different physical tables, D1 time and D1 time quarter grain. Click OK to close the dialog box. Now expand F2 revenue aggregate in the physical layer, then in the BMM layer, expand F1 revenue. Now drag units from F2 revenue aggregate to its corresponding column in F1 revenue. Do the same for the revenue column. Once done, rename the F2 revenue aggregate logical table source to LTS2 revenue aggregate. Right click and then click rename. When done, click the LTS2 revenue aggregate. Confirm that the logical columns now map to the physical table F2 revenue aggregate also. Now we need to set the aggregate content. Click on the content tab. For H1 time, select quarter logical level. For H2 product, select product total as the logical level. For H20 product, select D20 product total. For the H3 customer dimension, select customer total. Then for H5 sales rep, select the total logical level. Click OK to close this dialog box. Go ahead and double click on the LTS2 D1 time quarter grain logical table source. For H1 time dimension, select quarter as the logical level. When done, just press OK to close the dialog box. Now we can save the repository and check global consistency. I don't have any errors here, so I'll just press OK. The next thing to do is to test our work. Load your repository, then go to BI Analytics. In BI Analytics, on the home page, go ahead and click on Analysis. Click on the sample cells subject area. Expand the time folder. From here, select per name quarter. Then from the best facts, select the revenue column. When done, click on results. For each year, the results are aggregated by quarter. We have aggregation for the first quarter of 2008. Then we have the second quarter, then third quarter, etc., etc. For now, we can go ahead and check the query log. Click on Administration, then click on Manage Sessions. From here, click on View Log. This shows the query that was produced by the analysis that we did. Let's go back to the previous page. click on the back button, click new, then analysis, then sample cells. From time, select per name year, then from base facts, select revenue, and then click on results. This shows the aggregation by year. We have 2008, 2009, and 2010. Let's check the log for this analysis. Click on administration, then manage sessions, then view log. This is the query log for the analysis. Let's go back again to BI Analytics and run another new analysis. From time, select per name month column. Then from best facts, select revenue column. Click results. Here results are an aggregation of each month. This is it, guys. Thank you for watching and stay tuned.